how to get over lost progress. This is something I've been dealing with for probably the past 3 months now. And it all started back in the spring last year when I was making a ton of progress. I was going to the gym every single day, as you do, and my squat was going up, my bench was going up, my body weight was going up. I felt great because I was just making constant progress. I ended up maxing out at 455 on squat, 290 on bench, but I ended up getting stronger after that. And my body weight, I think the most I hit was 178, and I was feeling great. Obviously, when you make progress, it's such a good feeling. And that also works the other way. When you lose progress, it's one of the worst feelings you can feel. So after I made all that progress in the spring, I went on a trip to Washington, and I ended up staying there. The birds. I ended up staying there for a month, and I didn't work out over that whole month. I didn't follow my diet plan over that whole month. And then I ended up coming back, and I actually didn't lose as much progress as I thought I was going to. My bench was relatively the same. My squat definitely went down, but overall, I didn't lose as much progress as I thought I was going to. And that actually probably hurt my progress over the long run, because that put me in this mindset of, oh, I'm good enough that I don't really need to focus on actually going to the gym and training and following my diet, because I didn't do that for a month and I barely lost any progress. So I'm better than that. My ego was too high, so I thought I was better than what actually got me to where I am, which is stupid. I've already made a video about that. But so with that mindset, I continued to not go to the gym because football had just started. I decided that since I'm going to be training every day, I don't need to go to the gym. But I've done that in the past where football started and I keep going to the gym. But I had the ego this time around, where I thought I didn't need to. And that obviously ended up hurting me. So the 1 month in Washington of not training and not following my diet turned into 3 months, 2 months at my house. And over that 3 months, I just kept losing progress and losing progress and losing progress. But I didn't even really notice, because I wasn't going to the gym enough to notice that my progress was being lost. So then I ended up quitting football because I got pneumonia, whatever. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go full-time gym mode again, because that's what I actually love doing. The birds. That's what I actually love doing. And what was I going to say? Oh yeah, full-time gym mode again. That's what I actually love doing. And after a week straight of just hitting the weights, I realized how much progress I actually lost. Like my bench, I was able to do like 245 for like 8 probably. I can only do 245 for like 4. So that just cut in half. And my squat was even worse. I could do 405 for like 8 reps, and I could barely do like 365. It was like a struggle to get that up. And the mental state that put me in was just such a negative space, because you have to acknowledge that lost progress, the only person's fault that is yours. Like, you can't put that on anybody else, because it's just you not doing what you need to do to not just make progress, but just keep what you have. You're not even doing the bare minimum to keep what you have. And so getting over that, honestly, you already know what to do. You just go to the gym. You just get back on what you were on. If you don't have the motivation enough to get back in the gym after seeing yourself lose the progress you worked so hard for, if you don't have that motivation, get out of the fucking gym. Like, if you're gonna sit there and just watch all that work, all of those months or years of training just slip away, you do not deserve to be in the gym. That's how I felt about myself. That's the kind of mentality you need to have. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough motivation. You're not going to have enough drive to get over that downward progression and to actually start making progress again. You need to acknowledge that it's your fault, that you messed up, and that there's nothing special about you that's going to make you be able to keep the progress you have. There's something special about working out. There's something special about being consistent and training hard. You have to get over this ego that you have that's keeping you from getting back to where you were. Yeah. If you are getting over your own ego, if you are starting to make progress again, and you want my personal advice on which direction you should go, what you should do, my one-to-one coaching is in the description. So check that out if you want.